Hi everyone. So of late I've been playing around with my diet and I've been studying and reading a lot in the last few months about a carnivore diet. So carnivore diet basically is just different terms and all that kind of jazz, but it's basically eat the meat from nose of a cow to tail. That means the organ meat as best you can. So I've been reading that and I experimented with that and I was going really, really well. I went from I didn't do it from a weight perspective. I did it just because I felt my joints in my body were slightly inflamed. I wasn't recovering as well as I liked. My sleep wasn't great and so on. So I done the carnivore diet for about 3.5 weeks, but I dropped down to about 87 kilo and I was going down, down, down. I was eating a lot of meat. So it was too light for me, but yet I was getting stronger. I was getting fat. I was getting it wasn't doing anything to my speed. My health was good, but I just didn't like because I was like skeleton. So I slowly added back in carbohydrates. Now, as I was adding back in carbohydrates, I started reading about a thing called oxalates. Okay, I did a few posts about this, sharing the information. Oxalates, basically, in a nutshell, are hidden in different types of foods. Like a cup of tea, for instance, has high oxalates. Some people can tolerate different levels of oxalates, and kidney stones is an indication that you have high oxalates. So anyone suffering with kidney stones, for example, or inflammation in the joints, aches, pains, lack of sleep, oxalates could be a place to look. Okay. So I eat a very low carb diet and it's based from a carnivore diet. Like for instance, this morning I had some steak and I had 4 scrambled egg with a load of butter in that, and I had a cup of coffee and I had 2 slices of spelt bread. Lovely, suits me. And lunchtime I'll have some more meat. I'll train, and then tonight I'll have more meat with some light carbs as well. And that seems to work for me, that diet, or that eating. But guys, it's just something, I had a conversation with another client. It's making me ask clients about their diet. He eats a lot of Supermax. He has a lot of inflammation in his body. It's just something that even myself, I didn't look into it a lot deeper. It's like, eating the right foods to suit you. And it's like, people would say, like, for instance, spinach. Or spinach is very good for you. There's no denying that. But it's high in oxalates. It's very, very high in oxalates. So it's confusing in one part, but it's very educational in the other. But if it's a case that you are a person that's suffering with inflammation, and you are taking medication, which does raise up your oxalate levels as well, because it's from a plant base, you should look at your diet in more detail. Find someone who knows proper nutrition and get talking to them. Don't come to me. I'm not a nutritionist. I will not go through a nutritional plan with anyone. It's not my qualification. I'm doing this purely for myself. So guys, check it out. It's there. Carnivore diet, ketogenic diet, all that kind of stuff. Again, play around with it. Might be for you, might not. And again, if it's not for you, if you're a vegan, don't diss carnivore. Or if you're a carnivore, don't diss vegan. Have respect for what people choose to eat themselves. Don't force anything, forgive the pun, down their throat. That's your decision, okay? So guys, check it out if your health is in any way that affected. I've stopped taking all mineral multivitamins, stopped taking protein shakes because I'm getting everything from my meat now. Feeling a lot better. Going for world records this summer in my athletics. Having fun. Okay guys, check out the diet.